downtown Indy. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts team. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Stroud sets up the play action. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Look hot, look hot.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. He finds his target, it's Schultz. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards, and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Rolling to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Texans nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Dr. There. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
On the quick, right?
It's Mixon on the counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
9 yards. Another 3 and out.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Gets past 1 man. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Oh, ready.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Oh, ready.
Here's Stroud. Open man is Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But it looked like they marched to the end zone. Has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And Stroud now to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. And CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 15-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half.
Makes the score. Colts
Point after,
48,
right down
Texans
the middle.
3.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Tony.
Now Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Love a swap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
And it's taken in at the 9. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Pittman's first catch, good for a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense and he moves the chains. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make the runs we just saw there.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
16 yards.
The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun to give to Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Stroud working out of the gun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Blitz on the way. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Dell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Texans 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And this one is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Let's go. 70 tempo.
Now Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts
It's a gain of 11.
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Richardson looking to throw. That's to his tight end, Tally Warren. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
More yards.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready, ready. Get up.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Richardson back to throw it. His pass left side to Downs. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
That's good.
18 Tiger. 18 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Get it. Let's go.
Play action. Now Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coconut. Ready, ready.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now it's Richardson. That complete to Downs. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 54 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 10. Rigoberto
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 72 yards. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Kickoff for Houston.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 70, 51. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll go again with Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Go. Ready.
On the option to give to Taylor here. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now.
Come on. 19, 5, 19. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Herbert powering up the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 75. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 17.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. A shotgun snap to Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Holder. We'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, he shifts past him. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, hope to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Dell. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready?
On the draw is Taylor. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
52.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Come on. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff for Herbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Off the option, here's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Broncos, get it. Check out.
Here's a give to Herbert. And now look at this. Big gain to the fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they will take a knee here.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top